Alright, today I'm going to Amsterdam and I am gonna meet Candace Owens. This is a dream come true. A dream come true. It's so funny. I'll go on these shows, and I don't mind, by the way, but I'll go on these shows and they'll tell me, oh, it's just a light interview. And they always want to argue with me. Always. No, I don't mind. You know what I mean? We can go back and forth. But I always get really confused. Basically, randomly, they'll want me on the news or whatever, and I'll just be on my way. And now the cool thing about Britain, I'll show you guys. Cool thing about Britain, they just got these statues everywhere. I don't know what this guy did. Something in 1877. You know, it's funny, YouTubers, we never take public transport. And we all spend all the YouTubers know how much money everyone spends on public transport now. It's not like a safety thing, obviously. Well, sometimes, but it's more just, we're all lazy. Like, I hate taking the train. But sometimes when you're walking around London, it's kind of nice because you can see all these like nice statues out here. The British are so proper, I'm telling you guys. If you want to be a proper bitch, you gotta go to England. They got all these like fancy little places. You can just drink tea and like crumpets. It's like call me the queen, you know? So the one thing I like about Europe has much better pastries. It's night and day. America, we gotta step up the game, but I do think American food is better overall. These beans and eggs is weird. British people, they're weird. But when it comes to pastries and coffee, you guys win. I'm gonna give you the W. So tomorrow, I just found out tomorrow, I'm doing a podcast. Guys, life has come full circle for me. I grew up watching the Daily Wire. I grew up watching them. Now tomorrow, I'm doing a podcast with Candace Owens. Life is just funny. Life is so funny because I went to her conference like years ago, and I was like, one day I will be on stage with these people. And look at this. And I'm eating crumpets in England. Now, I've been told by British people that they view Americans as a little bit trashy. And I could see that, in all honesty. I don't really blame them. Obviously not all. But my assistant, she won't even date a guy with an American accent. I guess when we say the that sounds trashy though. I mean, I can't really blame them. I really can't. Look at this, guys. They got this look at, you don't have cakes like that in America. Just at random little tea shops. The Brits are some classy people, I'll tell you what. The other thing, I would say in America, it's more socially acceptable to dress homeless. Like when I'm in America, I can go out, and it depends on the part of England, but I can go out looking absolutely homeless. I'm talking like huge sweatshirt, sweats. I wouldn't even think twice about it, especially where I'm from. But in Britain, you just can't look as homeless. You can still look a little homeless, but not to the level that we do it in America. Oh no. Yeah, it's just a different level. That's the biggest differences that I noticed. Although I find America and Britain to be more similar than they give us credit for. I don't find it crazy different, but it's more crowded in Britain. The houses are all super small and they have the weirdest shaped rooms. Their staircases are like tiny. It's like, I don't even understand. They'll like fit a staircase in like a corner. I'm like, how did you do that? Doesn't really make sense to me. Then in America, we got way bigger rooms, way bigger stuff, but better food. But they have better crumpets and better tea. Pros and cons. Now, if you're gonna move from the US to the UK, I don't recommend you go east. I don't. The West is where it's at if you can afford it. But overall, I can't complain. I like the British. They're fun people, you know. The other interesting thing about London, okay, where I live, it looks like you're in Pakistan. It doesn't even, like, I wouldn't even know I was in Britain. I feel like I'm in, like, Pakistan or, I don't know, India. Then you go to a different part of London. It's like you're in Nigeria. I feel like I'm in Nigeria. Then I go to a different part of London. It's like I'm in Britain. It's like you can go around the world, just going to different parts of the city. The other thing about British people, they say that America is super fat, okay? And we totally are. We lead the way in obesity. We totally do. But I look around, I don't think you guys are like skinny. I mean, and I was looking at the obesity numbers. It's like we're competing for last place. Now, in America, if you want to go out and party, and I'm not a big partier, but I do hear what the people tell me. It is much easier in the US to party until like 5 or 6 in the morning. Britain, things close a little bit sooner. Like in America, you can just go out all night. If I wanted to, I could get like a 5-star restaurant and eat dinner at like 3 in the morning. Britain, it's not as much the same. And I'm trying to think of what other differences I could tell you guys. Okay, I do think it's slightly more woke here. Americans, we really like freedom. We value freedom. I don't find British people to be the same way. They really enjoy not having guns. They really enjoy, Americans, we love freedom. We love it. It's like in our DNA. Britain, it's not really the same. Oh, Britain is so much more crowded. I have never in my life, maybe in New York, but I never really spent a lot of time in New York. In America, if I'm walking on the street, I can just walk from point A to point B. It's amazing. I have a great time. But in Britain, it's like I have to dodge and weave. I have to go everywhere. If you're going to make them, the great thing about being an American, our passports are A1. You can literally come here and stay for 6 months just because you feel like it. You just got to get an Airbnb and you're good. I mean, they let everyone in. I walk around, everybody's here. You know, it's like you get in, it's like Oprah. I'm so excited I get to meet Candace Owens tomorrow. I am so excited. And she's going on the Breakfast Club today. Oh, I think, God, look at here. Okay, I want to clarify my opinions on Candace Owens. I'm a fan, but I didn't like the whole Crowder thing, so many people think maybe I like her. I just think she got that one wrong. But I have been so entertained. Okay, one, she just got into an argument with a rabbi. I don't even know what it's about. I don't know the people involved. But watching her defend herself calling someone a witch was the funniest clip, okay? Then she now thinks some guy in France, some guy's wife in France is a dude. Now, I don't know if this is true or not. I don't know the people involved. But, I mean, this is the most entertaining thing I've seen in a while. Then she's going on the Breakfast Club. Candace Owens had this baby, and she was not here to play. She was not here to play. She said, I am coming back. I'm having this kid. And now I get to see her tomorrow. Now, I mean, God has favorites. I'm one of them. I'm one of them. Oh, and even better, my sister's coming tomorrow. I haven't seen her in it's April, March. I haven't seen her in 3 months. I get to see my sister. All right, let me see. Hold on. When do you land tomorrow? Yeah, my little sister, she's 19. She used to be a diehard feminist, okay? She just thought the world was so awful. She was so oppressed. Blah, blah, blah. Guess what? She's growing out her blue hair. We can't undo the tattoos, but that's all right. And, you know, she's got herself a little boyfriend now. I mean, she's just doing good. Yeah, so she's coming tomorrow to Amsterdam. We're meeting there. We're going to do a podcast with Candace Owens. Apparently, I'm speaking at a conference. Guys, I've never spoken publicly. I've never done public speaking. They didn't even tell me I was doing it. They just said, Pearl, come to our conference. I thought I was an attendee. I'm speaking. I don't know what they want me to talk about, but I'll just wing it. I think it'll be fine. Should I have asked for money? Nah, it's alright. I'm just happy to be there. Now, I don't understand Amsterdam at all. I think are they gonna speak my language? Do they speak English there? Is that a dumb question? Because all the marketing for this event was not in English. So if they want me to speak in whatever they speak in Amsterdam, it's not happening. I'm still waiting to hear back from YouTube. I'm gonna kill somebody. Not actually, but still under review. They told me the 14th. It's March 14th. They told me the 14th. It's the 21st. I mean, this is crazy. I saw this, I thought this was so funny. Look it. So they did the Alpha Ravello, made a thing of me and Michael Knowles. Apparently I'm the alpha. Sorry, Michael. I realize sometimes on Twitter, people think I'm a lot more... I don't think they understand my tone, because sometimes I'm like, women are whores. And then they get offended. But I'm like, what are you guys talking about? We're on OnlyFans. But then they're like, oh, Pearl's so mean. I'm like, I'm not mean. Tonight, I'm going to be reacting to Brett Cooper's video of me. Well, she did a response, not to me, but she did a response to the whole marriage thing, right? And she was kind of indifferent. She's such a sweetheart. I'm like, I can just tell she's not trying to get on one end or the other. Anyways, but what she was talking about was if this OF chick can be saved, and she's a little bit younger than me. And I'm gonna show her why these chicks are full of shit, but she doesn't know yet. I would have had the same view when I was her age. But these women that are like, oh, they find God at 32 after they've been at whoring for like a decade, and now they're like, you know how mentally unstable you have to be to have done sex work. I mean, that's really mentally unstable. And we're gonna pretend she's found God. I mean, we all love the story of somebody that finds God, turns their life around. But unfortunately, in real life, I mean, come on, guys. Come on, that like never happens. They always go back. Now, another thing people don't know about me is I actually get really, really nervous before debates. I mean, maybe you can just tell. Some people probably could just tell. But I've done them so many times, and I still just struggle with, like, getting nervous. I've decided I gotta just get over it because, I mean, I do too much stuff. But you get ambushed one or two times, you get, you know, people that aren't too nice to you. It just makes you, like, jumpy to talk about stuff at times. I don't know. But I think I gotta order my Uber soon. Okay, so I'll take you guys on my trip with me to Amsterdam. Maybe you guys can even meet my sister, I don't know. Like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. And all of you guys on X, say hello to me, like it later. All right, today I'm going to Amsterdam and I am gonna meet Candace Owens. This is a dream come true. A dream come true. I have wanted to meet this woman since I was like, I don't know, 18 or something, and I was watching her in college. So now I get to meet her. What a day. I am gonna give her a Woman Shouldn't Vote t-shirt. I'm gonna give it to her. And I'm going to tell you guys why women shouldn't vote during this vlog. A lot of people think I'm crazy for this opinion, my most controversial opinion, but it'll all make sense.
Extra personal belongings, please be careful as items may have moved during takeoff and could fall out.
I have arrived in Amsterdam. This is a long airport. So my sister's meeting me here, and she told me not to yell at her for her hair. So I have no idea what she did. My sister's a recovering liberal. I know. How are we in the same family? But I do love her, shockingly. So I'm gonna see what she did to her hair. I don't know. This is the hair. All right, Eva, it wasn't as bad as I thought.
The ginger's coming back though.
I know, it looks so nice. You're an ex-feminist now, right?
I've never been a feminist. I've always thought feminism was dumb.
I'm so proud of her for growing out her hair. God gave her the most beautiful hair color. The most beautiful hair color. This is what she chose to do with it. I've always wanted to stay in a palace. You know, yes, that's what everyone on the show, all the girls say they're a queen. Well, look it. Now I'm in a palace.
I'm just trying to girl boss.
Yeah, girl
boss a little too hard now.
Wow, thank you Amsterdam people. Oh my gosh, look how pretty this is. Look at it. In Europe, they just have so much prettier like architecture and stuff. Hello.
You're checking in?
Yeah, checking in. Under Davis?
May I see your passport?
Yes. So, this is what a hotel room looks like in Amsterdam. There is my sister. I'm unpacking, so excuse that. It's got a nice desk. Big closet, which I like. And this is a pretty big bathroom for Europe. I mean, for Europe, this is pretty big. Yeah. This is a big hotel room for Europe in general. Look at it, guys. Look at it. You see this? They got, I don't know if you saw that up there, but they got gay flags everywhere, even in Amsterdam. It's like, can I please go anywhere and not have... Oh, look at this. This is kind of cool, guys. Look. There's whole roads here on just for bikes. And then we got trams over there. Okay. The streets here kind of confuse me. The cars are kind of similar to the UK. See, in Europe, all of the buildings were built wait, hold on, I'll tell you guys. So a lot of these buildings were built a lot older than the US. So you get more like, if you turn this, like walking streets. So right now I'm going to meet with the director of the director of the guy who's running this thing, I think. But we'll see. It'll be interesting to see who is at this conference. Guys, I signed up for this conference, and in all honesty, I didn't really know what it was, but I heard Candace Owens is going to be there. Now, yesterday, Okay. God has favorites, okay? God has favorites, and I'm one of them. Candace Owens, apparently, just left the Daily Wire. This is a very big deal in conservatism. Guess who's the first chick interviewing her after on this stage? Hey, look how pretty my sister looks. Oh, wait. I think I want to flip it. Oh, you look beautiful. Hi. I dressed her today. Oh, you were in the heels too. Okay, so now we're going to this conference. I'm gonna give my sister the gimbal, so I don't know what she's gonna do with it.
The what?
This.
Oh.
The film what I'm on. I don't know what she's gonna do with it, but I am giving her gimbal powers. Thank you to the Amsterdam Dutch politicians here for putting us out. I'm very really nervous for this.
I'm so nervous, guys. I'm so nervous.
Okay, I didn't know how many people were gonna be at this.
It's gonna be 3,000 people.
I know, I'm not used to stages.
3,000 people, Hannah.
I don't know, I'm not gonna think about it. I've done panels a million times. I've had 3,000 people watching live on YouTube.
But in person?
What are you trying to do to me? Like, yes,
I'm just here to ease her nerves, guys. I'm just here to make this whole trip easier. 3,000 people. Have you ever seen 3,000 people all together? That's like enough to do a concert.
It used to hold.
Rehearsal, please sit down. Quick rehearsal. Alright. Ik heb nog steeds het gevoel dat het inveden van de muziek iets eerder kan. Cynische machtsspelers is geweest van de Europese grote machten.
No, not.
Als wij samen
Running lines in her head.
ongelooflijk grote dingen kunnen bereiken. Zo zou het geluid van de Nederlanden overal gehoord worden. Dan zou het unieke wat wij te bieden hebben in de wereld een veel grotere plaats innemen.
Fantastic event taking place right now. I wish I could be there, but unfortunately I'm trapped in Romania due to a governmental level matrix attack. I want to give a huge shout out to Thierry and also to Candace, who are doing fantastic work, especially Candace as of late. She's been doing amazing things exposing the matrix, and Thierry's doing all right as well. Hopefully I'll be there at the next one. I look forward to taking part, and I wish you all the best. Well, you've already heard the name now, so that's just the moment for the music to start. Candace Owens is here!
What an honor to be here. I actually had no idea that I was the honored guest of the day, so that's wonderful. Also, this is my first time in Amsterdam. What a wonderfully beautiful city. Truly such a beautiful city. Really makes you just appreciate so much about the architecture when you come from America, where we tend to tear everything down and make everything new. A city like this is really beautiful. But let's get started because we have a lot to talk about, and I know that I don't have too much time. I guess first and foremost, things have gotten pretty ridiculous in the world, right? Very ridiculous in the world is kind of the only way to say it. I was doing an interview earlier with someone who was playing devil's advocate. I don't know if that's a phrase that you guys have here, devil's advocate, kind of just playing both sides of the narrative and asking me questions about the LGBTQ agenda, you know, the never-ending letters agenda. Every year it's a new letter. And they were asking me, you know, but why do you care, right? Shouldn't we just live and sort of let live? And I get this question a lot, by the way. A lot of people who are critical of me, you know, why do you care if this person holds this perspective? And now we've suddenly arrived at people asking, why do you care if we're pushing this narrative that children can pick their genders? Well, because first and foremost, you should always care if people are being lied to, right? And that's what's happening across the board, is we are just being lied to. In fact, we've been lied to so much and so routinely by so many that it actually registers to some people's ears as quite shocking when you simply say the truth. Like, it's a shock. It's how dare you say the truth? That's not acceptable. You know, in America, we have free speech, thanks to the vision of our founding fathers. And it took me, I guess, really getting into politics to realize how significant that is, to be able to speak freely, why it is so important. If you don't have free speech, how quickly a society can become totalitarian.
And let's invite the feared, admired, appreciated, and much adored Pearl Davis on stage. Thank you very much, Pearl. Welcome. So, it's probably best if you take a position here. Your mic.
Hi guys. Thank you all for having me. This is like especially special because, you know, Candace, you're one of the reasons I'm conservative actually. I grew up like watching you, so this is super cool.
Thank you.
And it's even cooler because my sister's a psychology major and she's with me today.
There are good psychologists. I definitely said that, right?
So I'm curious, what do you guys think is the best way to fight the globalist agenda?
Well, I mean, I think today is a great moment fighting it. I think coming together like this, having a great friend from America and from London, which you're originally from America, but you live in London right now, over and building the alliance in this way is going to mean a lot. And I just saw that on the live stream, we have 2,000 additional viewers today, so we're really reaching a significant audience. And that's the way to go forward. We got to spread the word, and that's happening right now.
Yeah, and I would just add to that basically everything that I've said today about not being afraid to be called a name. And it's very important to double and to triple down on the truth, because the power is in their ability to gaslight people and to make them fearful that they won't be welcome into polite society if they don't accept the terms of the globalist agenda. And I'm very happy not to accept the terms of the globalist agenda.
That's a great point.
Why do you think there is a war on masculinity?
Well, one of the things that I was thinking when I was listening to your speech, Candace, and I was wondering if you were...
How do you feel, Hannah?
Good. I've never been on stage before. That was weird. Oh my gosh, I met Candace Owens. How did I do?
You did pretty good once you crossed your legs.
Yeah.
I was trying to hint to you sooner, but you weren't looking at me. I was like, Hannah, fucking look at me.
Well, you know, look at guys, I've never done public speaking before. I wanted to die.
You looked like you were gonna throw up when they said that 2,000 more people were online. I was like, oof. Hannah was struggling, guys. Thank God she had me.
Were you mad I called you out on stage?
I was like, what the fuck?
No.
I was like, she's gonna know exactly who she's talking about, because there's only one bitch in the crowd with blue hair.
Yeah, she's right about this thing. You can be a good psychologist, though, but...
I'm not being a psychologist. I'm just doing it for Bachelor of Science. I'm going into cancer research.
Okay. No.
Hannah got her cheeks kissed today.
Huh? I got my what?
Your cheeks kissed.
Oh, okay, yeah, because in the Netherlands, in America, handshake or hug. Handshake or hug. Here, it's like... And I'm like,
three kisses for a woman, 2 for a man.
I'm like, do I kiss back?
Yeah, you kiss his cheek.
Oh my god, it's just weird.
I feel like this is not even uncommon knowledge. I mean, no, but it's in all the movies. We've been here forever, and Hannah's making us wait till dessert comes.
I want a dessert. I'm sorry, I like dessert.
I may be okay, but you're chatty.
Hey. No more whales. Whales. Look at. Tell them that you still bought my whale merch.
I didn't buy it.
You told me you got it.
I said I want it.
Oh, why do you want it? Isn't that like...
It's hilarious.
Should I get you a shirt that just says whale?
If you wear that, I'm gonna post it on Instagram. I'm gonna make my Instagram public so certain people can see it.
Let me text my merch. Guy. I'll get it for you.
Win, guys. Back to the same struggle of Hannah trying to find our room. Look at her lurk. We're good. She made it. Alright. Aww. They laid out my dress. So fancy.
Yeah, you were so lucky you did not wear that.
I felt really out of place. I was like, all these bitches in their normal color hair. I was like, fuck it. Here's what's happened. I fell asleep waiting for Hannah for us to go. Oh, elevator. I fell asleep waiting for this bitch so we could go to a cheese factory. And then she just left me. I wake up to no one and nowhere. And I call her, I'm like, where are you? She's like, I went to go get coffee. I'm like, what the fuck? And then she made me go get this thing because I forgot to grab it. I'm like, bitch, fuck off. I hate her. Waiting for Hannah to try on dress number 2. I don't like it.
Well, I think you have to tie it. It's gonna look different when you tie it, maybe. Are you supposed to?
Yeah, maybe around the back. I don't know.
I'm looking.
4.
This is a little, because 5 was big, so I think
Yeah,
it's a little.
I think it's because you're quite tall. You might need 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like the sizes are a bit off as well. Certain bits and 5, yeah, definitely should be
Let's see, it's like, I'm so tall. It's like the hardest thing for me.
Oh, I have the long version of this one.
Do you have a long version?
Yeah, but until here, like this
Oh,
one.
an ankle. Yeah. I see, I'm not the biggest fan of ankle dresses.
Yeah, but the thing here is Ted Baker, when he said short dress, it's really short.
Oh, it's really short.
Yeah.
See, that one wasn't bad. I tried
This
that
is
one.
size 3. This is also size 3, so maybe you want to try it.
See, that one, I thought it made me look like, I didn't like that one on.
It's too high.
Yeah. Talked a lot of shit about designer over the years. I've said I don't understand why you waste the money.
Actually, I think it's funny.
Yeah, you're glad. But now I'm a changed woman. That fabric is so soft. I see the draw. I see the draw. I haven't found one that fits me well yet, but I apologize. I take back everything I said. I see the draw.
Just so everyone knows, 11 more days till my birthday.
It's a little big.
No. I feel like the see-throughness goes through too high up.
Oh, you're right. I just think it's a little big here, so when stuff is a little big and it's tight, it kind of makes you look bigger, you know?
You see what I mean? It's every time I'm thinking, oh my God, you know, this is size 40. It's yeah. It's not you, it's the dress. The sizing. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Well, it's worth a shot. That one was really cute though. I really liked that one. I low-key like that one more than the others. I wish the buttons.
Those are good, sizes.
I think none of these are gonna be a hit.
Do you agree with me on this dress?
On what?
Like, I feel like it's cute. I just don't think I've got a body for it.
I don't even think it's that. I think the buttons across the thing are a little. I think they're a weird placement.
Do you guys have like a skirt version of this? No. I like it. I just think it does it. It's a little big here.
Well, a little bit down. I've got a feeling.
Yeah. The one pieces don't always do too well on me.
Oh no, I don't have a skirt.
Too big of a booty.
What? What?
Let me check first.
That was cute.
Let me see. Yeah, definitely no to the top. The bottom's okay. I still feel like.
You like bottom? Bottom's my. I like the bottom. The top.
I feel like you just need. I feel like you just need like legging or like tights with it. Like it just like maybe that's why it looks weird to me.
I do like this. I wish I had the boobs. Boobs for it. I look up.
Well, once you have kids.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I asked Mom that once. I was like, Mom, when am I gonna get boobs? She was like, after you have kids.
In the red light district.
We just got asked if we wanted to see a big dick herd.
Yeah, I was like.
It's okay. You'll see that. You'll put the clip in.
I was like, I'm okay, thank you.
I didn't even hear him until after.
I don't see the women in the windows. Did they get? Oh, there she is. Oh. Why do we call sex workers instead of hookers?
To try to be kinder. It's like when we call people retards. Like now they just say disabled.
Oh yeah, they're retarded.
You know, retard's considered a slur. Same thing with cripple.
It's just, I'm offended.
I am too.
Yeah.
Especially as a retard.
Well, I don't know, guys. I don't think we're supposed to film the hookers. And I feel like there's pimps around, and I was just like, I am not trying to
Get beat.
Well, I don't think that would happen, but I'm not trying to. Oh my gosh, I wonder. Hi. Do you live here? Are you from here? So I have a question. Is it normal for like locals to get hookers, like the men, around in Amsterdam? Is that normal?
I don't think so, but I'm not sure.
You don't know? Okay. I was just wondering. I'm just curious, like, if your husband cheats with a hooker, is it cheating? I feel like it's like lesser cheating.
Personally, I'd rather my husband cheat with somebody he finds at a bar than a hooker, because hookers probably have more STDs. Because that's what they do for a living. Like, somebody who just goes to bars and hooks up with somebody, they probably hook up with like one person a day, whereas a hooker can hook up with 15 a day.
That's true.
So, thinking logically.
Well, I'm not even, okay, but like imagine there's no STD, like you don't get anything. It is, like, I would be mad if he cheated with a hooker, but I think I'd be less mad.
Yeah.
Like I would be a lower.
Hooker is literally just sex.
See, my sister's red pill. They're gonna say I ruined you. But
I don't think I'd be mad if my husband wanted to have sex with more people. Especially if it was like.
I think I'd be pissed, but I think I'd calm myself down. I don't, and it's gonna be worse because whoever I marry, they're gonna try to fuck so bad because so many bitches hate me. No, I'm serious.
Find a real loyal one.
I know. I'm like, look at being with me is.
It's gonna be the hardest moment of your life.
Yeah, look at this, guys. There's like sex shops all over. For the hookers, like, is it normal for locals to get them, or is it mostly people from out of town? It's normal for locals. Do wives act better here? Because then if they don't act right, their husband will just go get a hooker. What? You don't know. Why do you want me to visit these hookers so bad? Look, so I want to do a YouTube video where I talk to a hooker. I want to ask them about their life and stuff. But I'm really scared. These women scare me. Like, I just feel like I'm gonna get an STD by talking.
I don't even feel like it's the women that scare you as much as the people walking past, like the social shame.
Well, it's not even just that. It's like, I don't want to like sit where like they were fucking an hour ago. Like,
Yeah.
I feel kind of grossed out. The whole environment grosses me out, but I think it'd be a really interesting interview.
Bring a towel.
Ew. Oh, fucking A.
It's not a balance. It's not a...
That's actually not a bad idea. I need to charge this a little bit. All right. Come with me to get a hooker. Yay. That lady was interesting.
I feel like she did some sort of sex work too.
Yeah, she was like, none of your business. I'm like...
No, and then she also knew how often they got tested.
Oh, I didn't pick up on that. You was much more observant than me.
I was like, once every 6 weeks. And she's like, no, in the U.S. it's like once before you do any sex. Like, you have to be tested at least every week. I was like, what the fuck?
Wow.
I was like, alright, good to know. Thanks.
Wow.
Like, didn't know that. I mean, unless she's just really into it, like you are, apparently.
Okay. Let's not... I just... Alright. That was the most expensive 20 minutes of my life.
It wasn't even 20 minutes. It was like
I should have asked for 10.
Take the L, Hannah.
It was
Take
an
the
L.
L.
It was an L. Why'd you talk me into doing that? I should have stayed my ass.
It was your idea.
Okay, no, but you wanted to do it.
Yeah, I was curious.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could actually speak, though. Like...
Okay, well, you don't know until you... I was going to go to the other one.
I told you to go do it.
Wait, hold on. This might... Camera on me. I need to...
Hannah's gonna teach me how to interview.
No.
Here we go.
No. I need to rant. So, okay, this is what happened. I wanted to interview a hooker. And I wanted to interview a hooker. I know you guys are thinking, Pearl, haven't you talked to enough sex workers this year? It wasn't enough. It was, all the OAF workers wasn't enough. Anyways, I was just curious, because all these women, they're like going like half naked in this red light district, sex workers.
Give an example.
I mean, they're like, whatever, okay. Now.
Oh, I don't even bring up. I just learned how to zoom on this thing. Continue.
Okay, well, don't zoom in. I don't look good right now, because I just... So anyways, I go to this sex worker, and I say, and by the way, this took me like 2 hours to have the courage to talk to
More than that. The first time we went there, it was like noon.
It took me a long time.
It took 3 tries.
It took 3 tries, okay? Because I felt really uncomfortable. I don't know if these sex workers are crazy. I don't know if they're going to kill me or what. Anyway, so I get the courage. I go up to one, and I say, hey, could I get an hour? And she's like 600 pounds. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Okay. All right, 20
Thank
minutes.
God you didn't pay for an hour. I have no idea what the fuck we would have done.
No, and I'm like, okay, 20 minutes, and then she's like 100, and I'm like, oh, okay, fine.
Then she goes per person.
And then I know, then she's like per person. I'm like, bitch! Now, what I should have did was I should have negotiated and went to a different sex worker. I should have known. And I go in there. She won't answer any of my questions. Like, I don't know, maybe she could understand. I think she could understand me. I think she was just playing dumb. I don't know. But I did get a little bit. Actually, maybe she couldn't understand me. What did you think?
I was gonna say, I feel like if she couldn't understand you, then she would have not said that she could understand me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that doesn't really make sense, does it?
Yeah.
Well,
like, I feel like she said that she couldn't understand you in questions that she wanted to avoid, maybe, but...
Yeah, I don't know.
But also, she said she was pretty insistent on talking about the boyfriend and dating life.
Yeah, well, I guess I don't really care about that. I gotta figure out how to make people feel more comfortable.
She started to calm down towards the end.
Yep. Anyways, so she says to me, like, this idea, guys, that sex workers don't want to be sex workers and they're secretly broken and all that stuff, I don't believe it. They want to be sex workers. They get off on men coming to them. That's what I think. She told me she started when she was 20. She wanted to be a sex worker. I asked her how many men she sees in a day. What did she say, 4?
Yeah, I think she said that they tend to be above 22.
Yeah, so
like
she
20
said
to 25.
She sees younger men, 25. Which is kind of what I expected.
One thing I would like to add though, that she's from Romania, and my theory is that she's from a broke country, and so she just didn't, I'm not saying they don't aspire to, or that they, some women aren't just I just want to be a sex worker, but I'm just saying, some people that, grow up in, the slums, it's just how in Africa, women expect to just get married off, you know? These people just expect...
It's not like that in Africa anymore. Trust me.
I'm not saying... I'm just saying, some places...
Okay, all I know is that was the most expensive. I thought about getting another one, and I'm just that was so expensive. 200 pounds for 20 minutes so I could learn she fucks young men. And she's always wanted to be a sex worker. She started at 20, now she's 26. I think she's older than 26, actually. Anyways, you better not tell Dad.
That you hired a hooker?
Yeah, you better not tell Dad. Don't say it like that if you do. Number 2, do not tell Dad. Dad is not on the internet, so he will not see this.
Why not? You told me I could earlier.
No, I didn't say you could. You said you wanted to, and I'm thinking about it. I don't need Dad calling me and saying, did you hire a hooker?
But
because I didn't hire it like that. I just wanted to talk to her. Now the rooms, they're interesting.
They look clean though. I know, clean for what they are.
Yeah, luckily there was a bench. Now I don't know what's happened on that bench. Ew, don't want to think about it.
I changed my pants the second I got here. But there was a cleaning area too. I'm guessing so that she can but
and there's handcuff things on the walls, and she's like, oh, I just massage. I'm like,
she had handcuffs on too. Oh, I'm back.
Anyways, I did not enjoy my first hooker experience.
Your first, there's gonna be more?
Well, I might want to talk to another. I want to actually do a real interview with one. But not anytime soon. I've been traumatized. Anyways. We'll see how we edit this. This might have to be cut. I don't know. But, I don't know. It was interesting. I'm tired. Alright, guys. We'll go back to London. Say bye to Eva. Tell people what you want to tell them.
I'm not going back to London. Hannah can do that. That's the scariest moment of my life. That was so scary. Going and seeing the hooker, that was so scary.
Oh my gosh, oh shoot, how do I flip it?
It was tracking my face.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, I was very scared. I was very scared.
Just ask her if she keeps any weapons, so in case if any men have tried.
Oh. Yeah, that's a good question. Well, next time, any hookers out there?
Any ex-hookers want to talk?
Yeah.
You probably find one on TikTok.
Probably. Anyways. Alright, guys.
Final moments of your favorite character.
Damn it. So are you getting this Uber then? It's so crazy. I get all the sass. All the sass until the rubber meets the road. Who is...
I can. I won't, but I can.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm just greedy, Kevin. I'm just a
You are, you know, I've been having this argument with her all trip that she's an adult. Alright, let me know in the chat. I think 19's an adult. People used to go to war. People can serve in the military.
There's still a word teen.
So, I mean, that's invented by feminists to make you seem younger. Okay, let's go to the airport.